As we all know, we are about entering into another season of farming. As a farmer or a beginner who wants to start up a farm, I want to inform you that we have entered into another season of farming. Have you made up your mind on the kind of crop to grow, or are you still battling with the kind of crop to grow as a result of climate change or market demand, or not knowing the kind of crop to grow at all? In this video, I'll be sharing with you crops you need to plant in this farming season and make profit. So watch this video till the end. When it comes to profit, there is no crop you will plant without making profit, provided there is market demand for that crop. Every agricultural crop is profitable. It depends on the crop you want to grow. In this video, one of those crops I want to talk about is the pepper. Yes, pepper. We have different types of pepper, but for the case of this video, I am discussing about the hot pepper. We have the bell pepper, the sweet pepper, and the hot pepper, but the pepper I am talking about here is the hot pepper. Yes, pepper is of a high demand. I wonder who cooks without pepper. There is demand for pepper, so I strongly suggest anybody, any farmer or a beginner who wants to venture into farmer, who wants or thinking about the kind of crop to grow in this farming season, you should look out for farming pepper. Pepper can be grown everywhere and is acceptable everywhere. Just make up your mind on the variety you want to plant, then get the seed. Make sure you get knowledge if you are starting up. Then if you are already into farming, it's better. You have already know the pros and cons in farming. Make up your mind on the variety you want to go, then get the seed, and then you are good to go. Another crop I want to talk about is cassava. The high demand of this crop makes it very, very popular. As a beginner, I strongly suggest this farming season you start with planting of cassava. Yes, you can make garri from cassava, make fufu from cassava, and make flour from cassava. We also have cassava chips, whereby you preserve the cassava for export. So, but popularly we used cassava to make garri, we use cassava to make fufu. So its high demand makes it popular. So I strongly suggest for a beginner who wants to start up a farm to start with planting of cassava. Just get the variety you want to plant, depending on the area you want to plant the cassava and what the cassava is for. When it comes to variety, we have the variety for making fufu, we have the variety for making garri. So you need to find out which variety is good, and also in your area, find out the variety that works for them in that area. That is the variety you will plant. If the people in your environment are good in making fufu, just find out the variety of cassava for making fufu, then get the stems, then you plant. So if they are good in making garri, that is the kind of variety you will plant also. So get your facts right, then you go for the variety the people in your environment are planting. So cassava, I strongly suggest this farming season you plant cassava. Another crop I want to talk about is corn. As we are entering into farming season now, what most farmers do is to intercrop cassava with corn, which for me is very okay in a piece of land. They plant both cassava and corn together. Whether the corn they are planting, is it the sweet corn or the regular corn we all know. So they intercrop cassava with corn, which is a good idea. Corn we all know is used in making animal feed. Even we humans, we eat corn, whether the sweet corn or the other type of corn used in making feed. So corn can also be turned into flour. We all know corn flour. So that is it for maize. It's good to intercrop cassava with maize. So I suggest anybody that wants to partake in this farming season should think of planting corn. It is very good to plant corn. You will make a lot of profit. So another crop I want to talk about, although the last on my list, is leafy vegetable. The particular leafy vegetable I'm talking about is the pumpkin leaf, the ugu vegetable, the popular one we all know. As a beginner, I suggest you plant vegetable this farming season. This particular vegetable is common everywhere, and it can be planted everywhere all year round. So I suggest as a beginner you plant fluted pumpkin, which is the ugu vegetable. It is very easy to grow. The seed is available. You don't need to stress yourself much to get the requirements to plant. Once you have your land and you have your seed available, you just plant your vegetable. Pumpkin leaf is used in preparing almost all our dishes, so the demand is there. Once you plant, you must sell your vegetable and make profit. So I suggest, if you want to start with planting of leafy vegetable. As a beginner, I suggest to try any of this crop, or a farmer who wants to venture into, as a farmer or as a beginner who will partake in this farming season. So I suggest you plant any of this crop, one or two of this crop as a beginner. I also suggest you go for the leafy vegetable. It is very easy to maintain. Or cassava, intercrop it with maize is also good. So I'll be ending this video here. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye.